Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and they'll come forth later in uglier ways, said Sigmund Freud. Hey everyone, this is Sakshi and I heartily welcome you all to Books with Sakshi. I hope you all are having a great time and you are taking care of yourselves. Originally on this Sunday, I was planning to make a video on why I started book blogging and I already announced it on my Instagram. But in case you're not following me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? Go and follow me on Instagram with the handle @Books with Sakshi. And also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel because it makes me so happy. So I was not having the required energy to talk about it, so probably next Sunday or after that I'll make a video about why I started book blogging. So, then I was figuring about the content which I can talk about on my YouTube channel. And so I thought that I can talk about a psychological thriller which I finished recently. And I'm pretty sure that so many people have already read this book, or at least they have heard about this book. So I also finished it recently. And why I got it? Because I heard a lot of book reviews about this book, so I had to get it. And there's this thing, psychological thrillers are definitely disturbing and they disturb me a lot as well, but still there's a thing that I want to read them. I don't know why. So I read this book, The Silent Patient by Alex, I can't pronounce the surname, but The Silent Patient, which I read recently, and I loved it. The ending of this book was just unpredictable. So many people have posted positive reviews about this book, like, ending was equally unpredictable for them as well, whereas some people felt disappointed. So, this happens, like, people have different opinion about the same things and it's completely all right. So I personally love this book, and if you are someone who is considering reading this book, then make sure if you watch the video till the end. This is going to be a spoiler free video, but I'm sure that I'm going to give you so many hints or so many I would say points which will definitely interest you and you will pick this book as soon as possible. This book is quite a long book, like not that long, but at least it is of 300 plus pages, and there are three main characters, I would say. Alicia, who actually kills her husband, Gabriel, and the book starts this way only. Like, I know that starting was very unusual. Like, it starts when Alicia has just killed her husband, Gabriel, and she's actually, taken to a session or center kind of a thing. I could not actually understand if it was a mental hospital or what, but there is this the Grove Center where she's actually taken to, and she has a therapy sessions and everything, but nothing seems to be working because Alicia did not speak a single word after she killed her husband. No one could make her speak, and that's the best part about this book, that every psychologist or psychiatrist at that center failed to make Alicia speak a word. Now there is the psychotherapist who is Theo, and he actually gets a job there at the center, the Grove, and he feels that he can make Alicia speak. And why actually Theo thinks so that he can help or he can make Alicia speak is because there's a reason given behind it as well, that Theo also had a trouble or traumatic past, and he feels that in some way his past or Alicia's past was kind of similar, and because of that he may connect to Alicia on a more deeper level. So he feels that he can help Alicia speak, or at least he can help Alicia come out of her trauma. This is what he feels. Alicia also had a troublesome past, and she had a very abusive, or I should say traumatic childhood. And as I started this video by saying that unexpressed emotions will never die, they are just buried alive and they come back in the most uglier ways. So this is what happens with Alicia, but what exactly happens, you have to read that book to find out, because it will really be a spoiler. And so because of this only, Theo actually gets a job at the Grove Center, and he starts, or he actually tries to communicate with Alicia. Now, from there so many things happen, and I really do not want to give any spoiler, but just to create more curiosity among you people, I would say that Alicia was not someone who would talk easily. Like, so many people already tried and they failed miserably. So she was not someone who would speak very easily. Only Theo could make her speak. But why only Theo? You literally find in this book. I was completely blown away when I read the climax of this book. Like, it was literally unpredictable. You cannot predict it anywhere. You literally cannot predict it anywhere. So, this is the best part about it. First of all, it's a psychological thriller. So, you are going to experience a roller coaster ride of emotions when you will read it, and it can be triggering for some people, let me tell you. Like, there is mental abuse, traumatic childhood, murder, suicide. Yeah, I guess that's it. And I would say sexual abuse as well, here and there it is. So this may be triggering for some people. So if this content, whatever I mentioned just now, is triggering for you, do not pick this book if you're not ready to read it. But for psychological thriller lovers, this can be a great read. I was reading this book very slow, and there was some point where this book completely had my attention, and I just wanted to finish it as soon as possible. Language of this book, I won't say is difficult, but also it is not like very easy or very casual. Language, writing style, narration, everything is just so perfect, and it will engage you. So I know that it has disappointed a lot of people, so it may disappoint you as well. But why don't you just give it a try, because so many people have read this and they have loved it. So, well, yeah, that's it. And I hope you got an idea of this book, because personally, I enjoyed reading this book and I just could not wait to talk about it in more detail, which I just now did. And about the blogging journey part, I'll try to make the video on this next Sunday, or whenever I actually feel the right kind of energy to talk about it. Like, it's not that I'm not in a mood to talk about it, but it's that it really requires some kind of energy from my side, which I feel I'm not having at the moment. So I'll try to make that video also as soon as possible, because I know that video is going to be pretty long, and I really want to make it as fun and as engaging as it is possible. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Let's see what I'm going to talk about. And yeah, also, if you have read this book, just let me know in the comments below what you think about it, so that I can also know your opinion about this book. So yes, that's it for today's video, and until next time, take care.